Art Gallery.
Have any beneficiaries? A substitute army. A surrogate.
My feelings on surrogate are on the record.
You're fighting their war.
You'll be all right, Gallery. Don't give him any special treatment. He's just another pigeon.
Two countries want something on the ocean floor. You'll deal with me directly. It's a prototype of an orbital bomb-carrying satellite. Can pass a nuclear payload over our heads every 90 minutes.
Two men are going to fight a war, it's all.
7 farmer relatives. Strike planet 0400 Zulu. ETA 0423 Zulu. Copy.
40 Zulu. What frequency you on, over?
Tango Delta, CAP. Strike 0400 Zulu.
00 yards.
3 radar confirmation of withdrawal.
Radar leader, California 5 Zulu.
Heading 20 magnetic information of withdrawal.
Radar leader, California 405 Zulu.
Heading
This is Tango Delta. Hold your beats 2.
Tango Delta.
00 yards.
Radar confirmation.
23 Zulu.
Copy. Hold altitude rate 13.14.
Tango Delta, this is I have a landline relay.
Stand by for code confirmation.
Roger, guide this channel.
Flat Blue 4, bogies losing altitude.
15 plus hostiles at 30,000 feet. Estimated time over point of impact 6 minutes.
That's correct. I want all 5 circuits kept open.
It sank right here 8 hours and 23 minutes ago. They sent out a ship to pick it up. Nothing big. They don't have much of a navy. We couldn't beat them to it, but we positioned these destroyers to block them from returning to their coast. The ship's closed to within gun range. They stopped, we stopped. That's the way it's been ever since. Standoff.
Tango, confirmed. Stone, this is Tango Delta. All right, here, 2SY to 322.5 megahertz. Pine Tree, this is Tango Delta.
We implore our mighty friend, People's Republic of China, defend our right of salvage in international waters.
They've been sending this message for over an hour. What are they trying to tell us?
Well, they are a small country. They know they've grabbed the tiger's tail. Now, they want China to ride the tiger with them.
Wellmore F4s from Okinawa. Looks like Kennedy on Friday night.
This is Tango Delta, repeat.
Call Fiedler, Colorado Springs, and push him to 100% readiness. Until they make up their mind, I want all of my options. Yeah, that's right. Anything new?
15 new hostiles, 12 more of ours. George is back. He doesn't look worried.
Give him time.
No way of telling exactly what happened. We recorded the malfunction in the 5th orbit and tried to recover it in the 6th.
So instead of impacting in mid-Atlantic, it landed halfway around the world. Well, could have been carrying a bomb.
That's not the problem. They may have a bomb. They wouldn't have this for another 20 years.
Keystone, this is Tango Delta.
From the Chinese embassy in Warsaw to us, in the clear.
Well, this business about U.S. aggression, oppression of social countries, that's all a formula. I sense the Chinese are begging us to get them off the hook.
Well, you gave them an out with the surrogate proposal.
Yes, but unfortunately, they may have to reject it.
The more time we wait, the less time I'll have for a military response.
You're intending to kill an ant with a cannon.
Inefficient, perhaps, but not ineffective.
China's not gonna let a fifth-rate People's Republic push it into a war.
I wish Oriental countries were that predictable.
What's State gonna do? Just let them dive down and pick it up?
State wants to stop somewhere short of an armed conflict, yes.
George, would you check the weather in London, please? Yes, sir. I understand. Something should be happening.
Their air cover. It's breaking off. They're pulling back.
Hostile ship is underway and withdrawing to the west at 5 knots.
Roger, Tango. Confirmed. Stone, this is Tango Delta. All right, here, 2SY to 322.5 megahertz.
Mr. Nodge, congratulations. They bought it.
I felt China would pressure them into it. I prayed they would.
Well, you can pull back your forces now, Louis. Gentlemen, the president has just received confirmation they've accepted the surrogate proposal.
So that's it. 2 men are going to fight a war. It's all settled.
Well, hardly all settled, Louis. As a matter of fact, our most important decisions lie ahead of us. I think Mr. Nodge knows what I mean.
I imagine he's referring to our choice of representative.
You could pass a bottle.
Now, both sides left the selection of the battlefield itself to the Swiss. They chose this island. It's 3 miles long and pretty well isolated. That's all. Thank you, gentlemen.
The Army kicked me out. Why don't you use one of the boys in the payroll?
We considered it. I preferred someone more along your line.
What's that?
Loner, self-taught, mean. Man who'd give the savior descending a hard time.
That ain't you.
Huh?
I said you ain't him.
All right, here's the overall situation, Gallery. 2 countries want something on the ocean floor. Each side is afraid to act. Each refuses to pull back. They have no military capability to speak of, but they have powerful friends. We have the military capability, but we can't use it.
Why not?
We're trying to make friends with their friends. These small countries must be handled differently than large ones. Small countries always have much to gain and very little to lose. I seriously doubt whether the Cubans knew what they were getting into when they asked for those Russian IRBN.
Yeah, so go on, so.
So, solution. To fight a war. But to reduce it to its lowest common denominator. Instead of an army, 1 man. A substitute army. A surrogate.
Surrogate?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it may be the best of all possible solutions. It still stinks when it stands alone.
Granted. But each side will have to trust the other, which I'm sure you'll agree is rather unique in this world today.
You lost already. You're fighting their war, you're dancing their music.
Very possibly.
Scrap game.
I know it.
Choose a point.
Crap game, that's why I want you. You play well.
That court-martial took a lot of things away from me. It still gave me the right to tell you to go to hell. Still and all, I don't think this boy can cut it from what you tell me.
Not the same man. You know the Orient. Attaché in Japan, advisor in Vietnam.
I didn't think you'd want to count that.
On the contrary. I remember a meeting we had. A rice paddy. Up to our knees in muddy water. Crock, I think was the word you used. The whole thing's a crock. About 5 years later, we began to agree with you.
Yeah.
You seem to have stayed in pretty good shape. And we know about Africa. At Biafra with the mercenaries.
The pay was very good.
You're a civilian. You're entitled to compensation.
Yeah.
I'll see that you're taken care of when you return.
Pay me?
Oh, of course.
You pay me to carry your flag? It's funny. That's very funny. And you with a whole generation of gung-hos who are all hot to be a hero. All right, you want to deal with a mercenary? Then forget about old times. This mercenary wants his up front, in a bank, in a box, tax-free, $1 million.
That shouldn't be any problem. You have any beneficiaries?
Everybody's got beneficiaries.
Sarah?
Well, you sound like I signed something.
No, you haven't. One thing I can promise you, we'll call the shots. In training and in battle, you'll deal with me directly. Jay, the trust I was just talking about, it starts here. Men like me are usually portrayed as maniacs, warmongers, imperialists, but actually we're mostly men of goodwill. With rather bad luck. Sarah, would you arrange for quarters for Mr. Gallery, please?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll let you know. One last question. What is this thing I'm supposed to win back for you?
It's a prototype of an orbital bomb-carrying satellite. Any country that has it can pass a nuclear payload over our heads every 90 minutes.
Just thought I'd ask.
It appeals to them by its simplicity. For example, the story of the giant of Panem. A giant is besieging a village. He sends word to the village that he will do battle with one man alone. One champion the village will select. If the giant is defeated, he leaves them in peace. If he wins, they leave the village to him. In the fairy tale, the giant is defeated by a handsome young villager who uses a combination of magic and cunning. Well, in this case, I presume the United States will be cast in the role of the giant.
You'll carry salt pills, also a kit to test water potability. The opponent may have found it useful to poison the water holes on the island.
Good.
We'll supply you with an organic water pollutant, of course.
Yeah, and I suppose he's going to have his own little individual water testing kit, isn't he?
Very likely.
Yeah, that's great. That's just great.
Good recovery. We'll inoculate you against all the normal jungle diseases, malaria, dengue fever, and so on. The real danger lies in the fungi.
Fungi?
Fungi proliferate quickly under tropic conditions. You'll have to keep an eye out for the slightest wound or abrasion. It festers in a matter of hours. That means fever.
Come in now.
You'll use your netting at night, not only for mosquitoes, but bats as well.
Bats?
They carry rabies.
Bats? Well, yeah, it looks all right. Action seems pretty good, yeah. Yeah, well, the stock's all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got good heft. Yeah, it looks, all right.
Yeah, it looks ugly. Maybe you'll scare him to death.
That's what I ordered. Yeah, well, you've done a good job there, Sergeant. Good job. Would you, like to have a little caramel-colored water?
Better not. Well, this here's a regular load. And the green is shot.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you want the shot?
Well, you see, with shot, you stand a chance of hitting somebody in the jungle. But with a full load like that, you better catch them out in the open. Oh, yeah, it's very nice. You didn't want one, huh?
Gallery, are you trying to get this man in trouble?
Well, number two. Well, don't worry, number two. Number one hasn't broken his leg yet.
Jacob Gallery, Clarence Opano. You two have something in common.
Okay, I give up. What have we got in common?
I suppose he means the island. I was born there. I grew up on the island, but I went to the Jesuit missionary school on Tinian.
That's where I learned English. You from this village here, the one they relocated? You must know all the trails and water sources, huh? Yes. Well, perhaps, I hope so. Well, this here's the map they gave me. It's a combination pre-war map and aerial survey. Now, what about these fresh water sources? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Oh, no. No, what? This river. Yeah, you mean the one under the bridge? It goes under the bridge, but it is not a river. It's an inlet from the ocean. It goes so far, then it stops. You mean salt water? Well, of course. That's beautiful. Beautiful. What is beautiful? Yeah, well, strictly speaking, it's a tragedy, you see. In a month, they could kill me. But tomorrow morning, when I go in and throw this in their overeducated faces, it's going to be beautiful. Now, these trails here, they pass me? They're dangerous during the monsoons. There's a trail running here, but I do not see it on the map. Yeah, well, you put it in, will you? This thing's no good anyway. What's this?
ARC-12, radar field portable. It's yours.
Forget it.
But you'll need it, Mr. Gallery. It's got a 180-degree sweep. It's fully self-contained.
It's too heavy.
General Myers ordered it. He said...
What did General Myers say?
General Myers said you should have it with you.
He did? He said that? Well, you just take this thing. Number 2. You take this and give it to General Myers. And you... Nah, you better not do that. You see, General Myers don't have to lug that around his back. See, I'd rather have 12 pounds of food concentrate. Of course, if you want it, you got it.
Ça va? Well, what do you think?
Been training for 3 months. Better be enough.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Birdshot. Very good. Good luck.
Stand by all stations.
Ça va. Oui, tout est prêt. Tout est prêt ici aussi. Oui, entendu. My colleague reports that everything is in order.
We're still in the green.
You got 60 seconds. You'll be all right, Gallery. Just pretend you're going after another sandal. He's nothing special. He's just another pigeon.
What if he don't know that? Better stand by, General. Cast off. Mark.
Wait for there, Claire.
Fire!
100, Captain.
Very well. Stand by all stations.
Captain, somebody else is heading in for the beach.
Negative. Negative. No instructions. No instructions. Overman off and clear.
Myers?
Yes. Department of Defense, please. No word at +2 hours. Evidently, their man paddled around the island, came in behind Gallery.
How about that? Myers sound vindicated?
It's a little hard to tell on microwave radio, but it's not inconceivable. You remember he wasn't ecstatic about our choice of Gallery in the first place.
To test your reactions, all very psychological and very oriental.
The joke is on you, Mr. Gallery. Why are you laughing? You find I've come in behind you.
Keep talking, it helps.
If you wish, call me Euro. It would have been a good fight. A shame it only went one round.
You'll get no points for throwing fruit.
It is unfortunate. My fans expect more of a show. I've already separated you from your supply.
Round one, Mr. Euro. If I'm lucky, you'll follow me.
Fresh water sources. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. what is beautiful? Tomorrow morning when I go in and throw this in their overeducated faces, it's going to be beautiful.
You hear plenty of people. I mean, since the evacuation. I received a letter last week from my brother. He works in one of the installations on Guam.
Guam?
That's where they took the village.
What's happened to him?
They do not like Guam.
Yeah, well.
Oh, the government feeds and houses him, but they cannot fish or farm.
Do they know what's going on? Huh? I mean, do they know what they're doing to your island?
No. They were given no reason. My brother wrote they think the Americans are still fighting the Japanese. We had Japanese on the island in 1942. They stayed for a year, then left. My people think they're still fighting the same war. Well, you have to realize, for my village, the island is its only world. Everything else, another island, Japan, America, Europe, everything else is the other world. Everything else is equally strange, do you see? My village has decided that this other world is made of men who only fight wars.
Well, you've been to the outside world. You've been to both worlds.
Yes, I've gone to the outside world. And I've discovered that what my village believes is true.
Gallery, you trying to get this man in trouble?
Well, number two. Well, don't worry, number two. Number one hasn't broken his leg yet.
Looks like a mock-up.
Yeah, they duplicated the entire island. Full scale, every detail.
They're training the man there.
Well, Naj didn't think they have them yet. They're probably using this for competitions. Bearing men out and letting them slug it out.
No, I said
It's all very oriental.
We're fighting their war, dancing to their music.
That's why I watch you. You play well.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it looks ugly. Maybe you'll scare him to death.
Coffee in wardroom, General.
I'll get it later, thanks.
I'll put a fresh pot on.
Make it good and strong. Chief!
Yes,
Clear
sir.
this compartment, will you, please?
Very well, sir. All right, you heard the General. Lay out. On a double.
And we haven't got much time. Gallery's been on that island 4 days and 8 hours. As far as we know, he's made no kill. According to our figures, in 12 hours, he'll be at a point of no return. Through the effects of the environment, the effects of the combat he's been in, doesn't look like he'll be able to finish his mission. So I'm going to put my plan into effect as of now. I picked tonight because of the rain. It'll cover Bryant's Landing on the beach. Any questions? None? What's the matter, Colonel? You having doubts? Having trouble justifying what you're doing?
General Myers, I'm working for you. I take your orders.
That's fine. Well, let's see. Till 4:10. Give me plenty of time to get to the beach before dawn at 05:40. No sweat, General. I'll make it. And Gallery's had a lot of chances at him. You're only going to have one. So if you miss, you'll know 2 men are after him. Take it easy, pick your time and place, and then nail it. Oh, one more thing. You've got a 5-day kill time yourself. If you see any grass skirts waving at you, cool it. Like I said, General, no sweat. Good luck. After you close the hatch, go right to the bridge.
Yes, sir.
From now on, Captain Bryant will be confined to my quarters with an unspecified illness.
I still wonder what happens when the Navy starts to miss him.
I can out-talk and out-bluff anyone in government, anyone. Any questions about Bryant, refer them to me. Gallery. Just pretend you're going after another sandal. There's nothing special. He's just another pigeon.
Similar to methadone, but for emergencies only, mind you. The after effects are murder.
Can you hear me? There's blood on one of the razor blades I set for you. Your blood. That wound is festering. It's killing you. Gallery! Can you hear me? Gallery! Give up! You're a dead man, Gallery!
The giant is defeated by a handsome young villager who uses a combination of magic and cunning.
answer, Gallery? Why don't you answer? Gallery! Why don't you answer? Why don't you answer, Gallery?
It's too heavy.
General Myers ordered it.
Of course, if you want it, you got it.
Come on, Gallery. Time to make you a hero.
Right, Brian.
Use your weapon.
Solution. Instead of an army, one man.
General Myers ordered it. He said...
Use your weapon. Use it!
Gallery! Two of us! We're two again! They betrayed us! How should we repay them? We should both live! Gallery! I can help you live! You have to trust your enemy. Your friends no longer claim you. If you die, their treachery is justified. Come out to me. How can you continue to fight for them? Come out. You must live, Gallery. I can't wait. Decide. I'll give you 60 seconds. Be sensible. You're dying, Gallery. You shouldn't die for them. 30 seconds, Gallery. I can help you. Gallery! Trust me! 10 seconds, Gallery! Only a fool would die for them! 8 seconds! 6 seconds! Come on, Gallery! 4 seconds! 3 seconds!
General Meyer, sir.